Good evening, guys.
Recording in progress.
All are getting my screen and voice. Please confirm in chat box.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Thanks for confirmation. Okay, so 2 sessions we have completed. So in first session, just we have discussed about course content. In second session, so we have discussed about what is DevOps, right? What operations DevOps team will perform. Right? What is DevOps? Why DevOps? So these things we discussed in yesterday's session, guys. Guys, first 2 sessions. In session 1, we had discussion about the course content. In session 2, we discussed about what is a DevOps, why DevOps, what operations DevOps team will perform. Fine, guys. Today is the 3rd session. And as part of today's session, we are going to discuss what is SDLC. What is SDLC? Right. So anyone can confirm what is SDLC, guys? Anyone confirm in chat box what is SDLC? What is SDLC? See, guys, I want to construct one building, guys. I want to construct one building. I have some space. Is there. Right. In this space, I want to construct 4 floors building, guys. 4 floors or 5 floors building I want to construct at here. And for that, right, I will approach with one builder, guys. I will approach with one builder. Right. See, guys, if I want to start the building, if I want to construct the building in this location, first what we require, guys? First what we required? First we need to analyze the requirement. Okay, I have this much of space. In this much of space, I want to construct 4 floors. In that floors, how many 1 BHKs are required? How many 2 BHKs are required? How many 3 BHKs are required? That clarity first we should have. So once you should have that clarity, we need to approach to one builder, guys. We need to consult with one builder, right? And we need to give our requirement to that builder, guys. Hey, I have this much space, right? So in this space, I want 4 floors building, right? In those 4 floors, right, 2 BHKs, how many I want? 1 BHKs, 3 BHKs, right? We need to tell our requirement to the builder. First, what builder will do? Right? Builder is going to provide the services to us, guys. So this is the builder. Builder is going to provide the services based on our requirement. What is our requirement? We need to construct one building. In this, right, we need to construct 5 floors building. And for that, we approached with one builder. Builder is the service provider. Who is providing the services to us? Right, we will call it as service providers. Right, we are the customers. We are the client, guys. As a customer, we consulted, we approached with one provider, guys, one service provider. And first we need to give our requirement. How much space we have? How much space we have? In that, how many floors we want? How many 1 BHKs we want? How many 2 BHKs we want? We need to give clear requirement to this service provider. What service provider will do? Directly he will come and he will start the construction? No. First, he need to analyze. He need to analyze the requirement, guys. Whatever the customer given the requirement, you have given some requirement to the client, to the service provider. Service provider first he need to analyze how much space he have, right? How many floors he is expecting, right? How many 1 BHKs are required? How many 2 BHKs are required? Everything he need to analyze. He need to check, is it feasible or not? Within that space, is it feasible or not? He need to analyze that first. Okay, once he came to the conclusion, right. So you need to, again, he will come to you and he will tell, okay, we will complete your work within next 2 years. Right? For budget, coming to budget, guys, right. So minimum 2 to 3 crores, right. 2 crores are required to complete 5 floors in this space. Like that, he will give, right, estimation to us. He will give the quotation to us, guys. Okay, first, guys, what this service provider needs to do, guys? He is the service provider. As a service provider, what he needs to do? First, he need to collect the requirement from the client. First he need to collect the requirement. Okay, requirement is done. Next, what he need to do? He need to analyze. Analysis is required. Next, after analysis, based on this analysis, whatever he analyzed, based on this analysis, he need to prepare the design. He need to prepare one design, guys. Okay, right. So how I am going to construct the building, right? This side and this side one road will come, this side one road will come, this side one road will come. So that complete design he need to prepare first on the paper, right? Once the design is started, next he will move into implementation. Implementation he will go, guys. Implementation means he will start the construction, right? First requirement gathering, next analysis, next design, next implementation. After that, right, so right, customer will come. Customer means whoever given the requirement to this person, that person will come and that person will verify, right, based on his requirement, construction is going on or not, construction is completed based on his requirement or not. He is going to verify that. We can say testing. We can say testing, guys. Once, right, based on his requirement, construction is completed, what the service providers will do, they will deliver the building to the customers. Here, deliver. Okay, guys. Right, 1 month back only I have, right, so this guy, service provider, hand out the building 1 month back only. Right, within 1 month only, some of the things are not working properly. Right, so fans are not working, geysers are not working, some colors are not good colors, there was some problem with the colors, right, some issues are there, right, some issues are coming, guys. Again, this person will go and talk with this service provider. Array, 1 month back only you hand over that building, right? So now some of the things are not working, right? At the time of handovering only you have set up all the geysers, all the lights, all the fans, everything. But those things are not working. Like that, you need to inform to this guy. What this guy will do? This guy should provide the support. This guy should provide that maintenance, all those things this person need to take care. Right here, maintenance. Is it correct, guys? Is it correct or not? So generally, this is the process will happen or not. You guys want to construct one building. Right, first you need to approach with one builder and you need to give your requirement. Right, whoever going to start our work, that builder, that company, right, is called as service provider. They are providing the services to us, right? So if they want to provide the services, what they need to do? First they need to collect the requirement from us. First they need to collect the requirement from the customer. Right, once a requirement is collected, next he need to do the analysis. Right, as per client requirement, is it possible to do or not? Right, that client should analyze that one. This company should analyze that one. Right, once analysis is completed, they need to design. Based on the analysis, they need to design, guys. Right, they need to put that design, that diagrams and everything on the paper. Once this design part is completed, right, based on this design, they will start the construction. Right, once the construction is completed, right, this guy will call the customer, guys. This guy will call the customer, client. Client will come to this place and the client will test. Client will verify all the things are properly done or not. Right, once everything is done, this company will hand over the building to the customer. Right, in the right before, right, they will give some warranty, right, 2 years, 3 years, there is no. Right, if there is any problem in the next 2 years or 3 years, we will do free of cost, like that. They will give some warranty. So that is called as maintenance. All these things, if you go for any business, guys, so these are the steps we need to follow, guys. Directly we can't able to start any business. First, whatever the business we are going to start, right, we should have the clear clarity about that business. Right, so next we need to analyze on that business. We need to design, we need to start the implementation, right? So if you want to start any business, if you want to start any work, these steps are mandatory. These steps are mandatory, guys. Is it correct or not? Is it correct or not, guys? Please respond. If you want to start one construction, one building construction, what you will do? You will follow all these steps or not? Right, builder will follow all these steps or not? Without asking you anything, builder will come and start the construction. Without taking the requirement, builder will come and start the construction, guys. Without showing this design, builder will come and start the construction. No, no, guys, it's not possible. Right? All these things compulsory, they should follow. Same way in software project development also. In software project development also, if you want to start any project, we need to follow one process. We need to follow one process, guys. Right? Who will give that process? Software development life cycle. SDLC. SDLC will define one process. Based on that process only, we need to start the project. We need to create the project. Understood, guys? What is SDLC, guys? What is SDLC? SDLC is nothing but a methodology. SDLC means software development life cycle. SDLC stands for software development life cycle. Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. Right. See, SDLC is nothing but a methodology. SDLC is nothing but a methodology, guys. SDLC nothing but a methodology. Right, what it will do? It will define right one process, guys. It will define the process. It will define the process to create a software project. Software project. SDLC is a methodology. It will define the process to create the software project. If you want to create any software project, we need to follow this process. Who will define that process? SDLC will define that process, guys. Right. So in that SDLC process, how many phases we have? How many phases we have? Phases in SDLC process. Phases in SDLC process. What phases are there, guys? We have several phases are available. What phases? First phase is requirement analysis. Requirement analysis phase, guys. Right. Second phase is planning. Planning we need to do. Third phase is design. Design we need to do. Fourth phase is development. Development we need to do. Fifth phase is testing. Fifth phase is testing. Sixth phase is deployment. Deployment. Seventh phase is support. Support. So like this, we have several phases in SDLC. These are the SDLC phases, guys. Whenever client given one project to the company, what company first has to do? First, they need to analyze the requirement. They need to gather the requirement and they need to analyze the requirement. Next, they need to plan, right? So customer is asking something. How we can do that? How we can achieve that? Right? They need to plan accordingly. Once planning is completed, what they have in their mind, they need to put on the paper. That is called as design. Once design is completed, they need to start the development as per the design. They will give this design. They will give this design to the development team. Development team will start the development based on this design. Once development is completed, we need to hand over the project to testing team for testing. Once testing is completed, we need to deploy to the project. Deploy the project. Deploying the project in the sense delivering the project to client. Right. So next, if there is any problem, right, as a service provider, we only develop that project, right? So we need to provide the support also to them. We need to provide the support also. See, guys, right? Suppose best example, if you take IRCTC application, right? Who is using that application? Railway people are using that IRCTC application, guys. Tomorrow, if IRCTC application is not working properly, right? Who will work on that, guys? That railway team will log in into that application. They will check the code. They will verify the Java code. suppose if that application is developed by using Java, right? IRCTC application is developed by TCS company. TCS is developed that project, right? Now IRCTC application is using by railway guys, railway, right? If there is any application, any problem, if that application is not working, railway team is going to look into that issues, guys. They can able to understand the code what they have written. What TCS team written, that code railway team can able to understand. Guys, please respond, guys. Please respond. No, right? They can't able to understand. Right? Whoever developed that project, right? That team, that company will provide the support also. Support also, guys. Right? So they will send those issues to the company. They will work on those issues, guys. Sometimes support they will give for other companies also, guys. Sometimes support they will give for other companies also. Okay, guys. So these are the different phases we have in SDLC. SDLC stands for what? Software Development Lifecycle. What is this SDLC? Just it is a methodology. What this SDLC will do? It will define the process to create the software project. Just it will define a process, a plan to create the software project. Based on that process, we need to start work on that project, guys. See, guys, these are the different phases we have. Requirement analysis, planning, design, development, testing, deployment, support. Right? Whenever you have given the project to company, they won't start the development directly. They won't start the development directly, guys. Before starting the development, you guys should have clear clarity on the business. What customer is expecting from us, what we need to develop, that clarity you guys should have, guys. Then only you guys can able to deliver the quality product. Right? If you guys don't have the business, if you guys don't have the proper clarity on the customer requirement, right, automatically so many issues will come after development. See, guys, right here, you guys are not have the proper clarity, right? What customer is asking, whether customer is asking 4 floors or 5 floors, right? In each floor, right? 2 1 BHKs, 2 BHKs, 3 BHKs, like that. If you don't have that, what it will happen? Customer is expecting 5 floors, but you will, right? But you are going, you will, right? You have done only 4 floors. Right, each floor customer is expecting 5 flats, but you have done only 4 flats, guys. Customer will okay for that later? Customer will okay for that? No, guys. Customer is asking something, you have implemented something, right? So why this problem came? Due to lack of understanding on the business, guys. Lack of understanding on the business. Right? You guys should have the clear clarity on the requirement. Then only we can able to develop without any issues. Whenever you guys don't have the proper clarity on the business, proper clarity on the requirement, automatically so many defects will come in the development phase, guys. Before development only, you should go through this design properly. Developers should go through the design properly. What customer is asking, what customer is expecting. Then only once he got the clear clarity, then only he need to start the development. Right? If these guys don't have the clarity, lot of confusion is there in this design document, no problem. Right? Go to the team whoever designed this document. Right? Still from that person also, if you are not getting the clarity, right? In the companies we have BAs. Business administrators, BAs are available, guys. Right? Go and talk with that BA. Right? If that BA also not giving the proper clarity, we are working with Agile. We are working with Agile approach. In the Agile approach, you can talk with the clients. Right? You can talk with the clients. Right? Go to the client and get the clarity on the requirement. Then start the development. So without having proper clarity, don't start the development. If you start, what it will happen? At the end, so many issues will come. Issues will come, guys. Right? When you will become, right, if we want, right, to become a good developer, what we need to do? Whenever we will deliver the project with less number of defects, guys, less number of bugs, then only they will call us as good developers. Right? If we are writing, right, 100 lines of the code, right, within 100 lines of the code, 50 defects are coming. 50 defects are coming, guys. Is it good programming? No. It is not a good programming, guys. Right? Why this problem is coming? Due to lack of clarity on the requirement, guys. Understood, guys? So these steps you guys need to follow. This process you guys need to follow, guys. If you want to create any software project, compulsory we should follow SDLC process. What phases are available in SDLC? These are the different phases are available in SDLC. Okay. So today I have attended for one interview, guys. Behalf of other person, I have attended one interview, guys. Right. So in that interview, the first question only they asked, what is the difference between waterfall and agile methodology? Agile methodology. This is the question they asked, guys. What is the difference between waterfall and agile methodology? Right? Why we need to go for agile methodology? What are the problems we have with the earlier methodologies? Earlier we have so many. Right? So now companies are using to work with agile methodology. Before agile methodology, we have so many other methodologies are available. What problems are there in that other methodology? Why companies are using this agile methodology only? What they ask? This is the question what they asked. So that's why this is very, very important interview point of view. Okay. Up to here, clear, guys? So these are the different phases in SDLC, guys. Okay. Fine. So now tell me what methodologies are available, guys. What methodologies are available? SDLC have several methodologies. SDLC have several methodologies. SDLC have several methodologies, guys. Right? What methodologies are available? SDLC. In SDLC, we have several methodologies. What methodologies are available, guys? Right? The first, very first methodology is waterfall methodology. Waterfall methodology. The first methodology is waterfall methodology. Next, what, guys? After waterfall methodology, what methodology came? Right, so many other methodologies also came, guys. Right, like V model methodology. Right, next here spiral model. Right, spiral model. Right, so like the several methodologies are there. Finally, we have agile methodology. Finally, we have agile methodology. 99% of the companies, not 99, almost 100% of the companies, otherwise 99.999% of the companies are using this agile methodology only. Right, guys? I have 10.5 years of experience, guys. I have 10.5 years of experience. In my past 10.5 years, I never worked with these methodologies, guys. I never worked with these methodologies. From past 10.5 years, I am working with this agile methodology only. Right? So far, I have worked with, right, almost in my past 10.5 years, almost I worked with banking projects only. Almost I worked with banking projects only, guys. In all the banking projects, we used this agile methodology only. I never worked with waterfall. I never worked with V model, spiral model, and all these things. Right? From past 10.5 years, I am working with this agile methodology only. Means what, guys? It's waterfall methodology, all these methodologies people used to work, right, 10 to 15 years back. Not now, guys. Nowadays, no one is using these methodologies. Right? Right? Even from my past 10.5 years, I never worked with these methodologies. Means what? Right? 15 years back methodologies, all these things. Understood, guys? The latest and trending methodology. The trending methodology in the market is agile methodology only. So many advantages are there with this agile methodology. So many. Compare with here, whatever the problems we are facing in these methodologies. With this agile methodology, we can overcome all those problems, guys. We will discuss what problems we have with this waterfall methodology. When we can go for this waterfall methodology, all those things we will discuss. Okay. Is it clear, guys, up to here? What is SDLC? SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. Right? If you want, what it will do? Just it will provide a process, guys. It will define a process for creating the software project. If you want to create any software project, you should follow that process, guys. You should follow one process. That process is providing by SDLC, Software Development Life Cycle. Right here, several phases are available in SDLC. What phases are available? Right, requirement analysis, planning, design, development, testing, deployment, support. These are the different phases which we have in SDLC. Right, in SDLC we have several methodologies are available. What methodologies? Right, waterfall methodology, V model, spiral model, agile model methodology, like that. Several methodologies are available. Check in Google once. Check in Google, guys. Go to Google here. Check once. SDLC methodologies. SDLC methodologies. SDLC methodologies. Top 7 SDLC methodologies. Top 7 SDLC methodologies. What we have, guys? Here, what we have, what methodologies we have it here. Here, these guys are giving. See, guys, waterfall methodology is there. Waterfall methodology is there. Right, agile. Right, most of the people will give these two things only. We'll see any other place, in any other site we have. See, guys, waterfall methodology, prototype methodology, spiral methodology, rapid application development, like these several methodologies are available, guys. Right, agile software, scrum development. This scrum and all these things belongs to agile only. Scrum and all these things belongs to agile only, guys. Okay, fine, guys. Right, guys. Now first tell me, what is waterfall methodology? What is waterfall methodology? We'll discuss, guys. We'll discuss clearly about waterfall and agile, guys. What is waterfall methodology, guys? What is this waterfall methodology? And when this waterfall methodology came, guys, waterfall model introduced in 1970s, guys. Waterfall model introduced in 1970s. Waterfall model introduced in 1970s. Right, this waterfall model is the first model, guys. Waterfall model is the first model that introduced as process model. Waterfall model is the first model that introduced as process model. Waterfall model is the first model, guys. Very first model, waterfall model. Right. So in waterfall model, right, one phase. See, guys, this waterfall model we can call like this also. Waterfall model is the linear model. Waterfall model is the linear model, or we can say sequential model, or we can say step-by-step model also. Step-by-step model. See, guys, waterfall model is introduced in 1970s. Waterfall model is the first model that introduced as process model. Right, waterfall model we can call it as linear model or sequential model or step-by-step model also. Right, in waterfall model, one phase is completed, then only right, you will move to next phase. Then only you will move to next phase, guys. Without completing the phase, you can't able to move to next phase in waterfall model. Read the steps, guys. Waterfall model is introduced in 1970s. Waterfall model is the first model that introduced as the process model. Waterfall model is the linear model, right? Or we can call it a sequential model, or we can call it a step-by-step model. Right? In waterfall model, one phase is completed, then only we will move to next phase. Okay, fine guys. Observe carefully. So yes, let me take the waterfall model diagram. Let me take the waterfall model, how it look like. See guys, waterfall model look like this. First one is requirement analysis. Right. Next we will have planning. Next we will have planning. Right. So next we will have design. Right. So next we will have implementation or development, anything you can call. Implementation. Right. Next we will have testing. Next we will have testing phase. Right. So next we will have deployment. Next we will have support or maintenance. See guys, so these are the different phases guys. These are the different phases we have in waterfall. Let me explain guys. Please wait. Please give me some time. I will explain step by step. I will explain. Let me draw the diagram first. Right guys. Yes, tell me. Right. So in your building, right? So we have the steps, right? In our buildings, we have the steps, right? Right. From first step, if you throw the water, how it will come, guys? If you throw the water at here, how the water will come? Right. From this step, it will come to here in this step. Right. From here, it will come to this step. From here, it will come to this step. From here, it will come to next step. From here, it will come to next step. From here, next, it will come to next step. Like this. Water will come step by step, guys. Right, waterfall. How water is falling. Same way we need to follow this process, guys. Means what? First, this requirement analysis process should complete. Once this requirement analysis is completed, then only you can able to go to planning. Right. So without completing this requirement analysis, you can't able to go to planning. Right. Once requirement is analysis completed, then you will go to planning, guys. Planning, not design. Without planning, you can't able to jump to design. If you throw the water at here, right, instead of without going to second step, directly it will go to third step. No, right? Water will fall like this. When rain came, how water will fall? Like this it will fall, right? Without going to second step, it won't go to third step. Here also, without completing second phase, the planning phase, we can't able to go to design phase. Without completing designing, we can't able to go to implementation. Without completing implementation, right, testing will not start. Without starting testing, we can't able to deliver the project to client. Right, if you are not delivering the project to clients, right, for what you will provide the maintenance, we can't able to provide the maintenance. Right, this is the sequential process. This is the step-by-step process. This is the linear process, guys. Waterfall is what? It is a linear process, sequential process, step-by-step process. First, you should complete this requirement analysis. You need to take the requirement from the client and you need to analyze that requirement. right? Is it possible? Is this feasible or not? As per client requirement, right? Can we complete or not? That analysis you need to do. Once that analysis is completed, you need to plan. Right, okay. If I want to complete this building in the next 1 year, how many resource is required? How much labor is required? Right, that everything you need to plan it here. Right, per week, how many days you may need to work? Right, how many people I need to put it here? Right, so that everything you need to plan it here. Once planning is completed, we need to design. We need to put the design right on the paper. We need to put the design diagrams and all those things, guys. Once designing is completed, right, next we will go to development. So this design phase is very, very important, guys. Designing is very, very, very important. If you want to design, you should have some proper plan. If you want to plan, you should have some clarity on the requirement. Right? Without having requirement and without having proper requirement, you can't able to plan it. Without having proper plan, you can't able to design it. Without having proper design, you can't able to implement. Without having implementation, testers can't able to test anything. Without having testing, we can't able to deliver the project. Without having delivery, right, for whom you will provide the support. This is the step-by-step process, guys. This is the step-by-step process. We need to follow like this only. We need to follow this process only to create the software project. So this is waterfall model, guys. This is waterfall model. Okay. Now tell me, guys, in this waterfall model, what problems are there, guys? What problems are there in this waterfall model? It's very good, right? Good, simple and good only. It's very simple and good, right? Is it simple or not, guys? Is there any difficulty in this waterfall model? Is there any difficulty in this waterfall model, guys? First step, we need to complete this requirement analysis. Next, we will do the planning. Next, we will do the design, implementation, testing, deployment, maintenance. Proper, one step by step, we need to follow all these things. What problem with this? What problem with this, guys? Please respond. Is there any problem with this? Yes, we have several problems. We have several problems are there with this waterfall model. What problems are there, guys? Right, yeah, it will take long time, fine. Right, so what problems are there? What problems are there with this waterfall model, guys? Right, we have several problems are there. Right, see, guys, observe carefully. Today, I met with, I consulted with one company, right? Assume I consulted with TCS company. Right? I have given one project to, I'm planning to give one project to TCS company. Right? I explained my requirement and everything to the TCS company team. Right? What they will tell? Array, to complete your project, it will take 4 years of the time. 4 years. 4 years we need to spend. 4 years you need to wait. Alright, 4 years it will take. Duration 4 years. 4 years and budget. Right, budget. Right, they are saying 4 crores, 4 CR. Right, or 4 CR. Right, okay, 4 CR simple. Right, in IT field, okay, 500 CR. 500 CR they are telling, guys. Right. So 4 years and budget is 500 CR. Okay. Right. Today I have one idea. I have one idea in my brain. Right. Based on that idea, right, I want one software. I want one project. Okay. Right. So what TCS team are telling, to complete that project, 4 years time is required. 4 years time is required. Right. In waterfall model, we have one problem. Right. So before 4 years, before starting the project, whatever the requirement you have given, that is fixed. Whatever the requirement you have given, that is fixed, guys. Right. Next, guys, within these 4 years, right, you can't able to change the requirement in the middle. Beginning, whatever the requirement you have given, that is fixed, right, until completing next 4 years. Until completing that project, the requirement is fixed. You can't able to change in the middle. Okay. Today I have one idea in my mind. Based on that idea, I asked you to develop one project. Okay. In the next 1 year, after completing 1 year, right, in the right, I have verified in the market, right, whatever 1 year back, whatever the idea I have in my mind, with the same idea, so many people came into the market. So many people started the business in the market. 1 year back, whatever the idea I have in my mind, the same idea, right? Hundreds of people are started the business in the market. Then what I need to do? I need to go better with them, right? I need to go better, right? More better, some more better I need to go. If I want to go some more better, some changes are required or not? I need to think more or not? Some changes are required in this project or not? Yes. But they are not accepting, right? Right, beginning 1 year back, you have given this requirement. You need to stick on that requirement only. Right, in the middle, if you want, we won't change the process. Like that, they are telling. Is it correct, guys? Guys, please respond. Right, 1 year back, I have this idea, but now I'm planning to change that. Why? Because within this 1 year, so many people are came with same idea. So many people already they have started the business with that idea. Now, if I'm not changing anything in that, right, there is no use. There is no use. I am spending 500 crores. Is it correct or not, guys? Please respond, guys. Please respond. Is it correct or not? After 1 year, based on the market, we need to change the requirement or not? Based on the market, right? We need to change, guys. We need to change. But in waterfall model, we don't have that facility. At the beginning, whatever the requirement you have given, that is fixed, that is final. In the middle, they want to change the requirement. That is one of the big problem with the waterfall model. Okay, fine. Second problem is that in waterfall model, testing will happen at the end of the project only. Testing will happen at the end of the project only. Right? Means what? Client visit are very, very less, guys, in waterfall model. Client interaction is very, very less. Okay, I asked to construct 4 floors building. Right, I have given one project to TCS company. TCS is implemented that project. Right, they asked me, come after 4 years. By that time, we will finish this project and we will give the demo to you, like that they told. Okay, right, after 4 years I came. My 500s are completed, guys. 500 CR I have invested. Right, after 4 years I came to the company to see the project, how they have implemented. Okay, right, at that time, not happy with that project. I'm not happy with that project, guys. That screens, whatever they have implemented, look and feel, that is not good. Look wise, those screens are not good, guys. Functionalities are not working. What am I right? How I am expected? In that way, functionalities are not working properly. Right, TCS company is implemented this project by using freshers, guys. Right, they used freshers to develop this project. They have spent 5 crores of the money, right, but they used freshers to develop this project. How freshers will develop the project? Right, worst, they developed very, very worst, guys. Right, what I need to do? 4 years completed, 500 crores also completed. What I need to do? Tell me, guys. Client will feel happy. Client will get satisfied? No, right? When you want to run business successfully, client satisfaction is very, very important, guys. If you want to run the business successfully, client satisfaction is very, very, very important. Then only you can able to run the business successfully. But here, client is not satisfied. Then what we need to do? Money waste, time waste. This is second problem. This is second problem with the waterfall methodology. Right. So third problem is right here. Right, we can go forward only, guys. Right, we can go forward only from here. Right. So you can't able to go back to design, guys. By mistake, I forget something. So I will do right. I will go back and I will correct those things. So no, you can't able to do those kind of things at here. Once you move to next step, you can't able to come back to the previous stage. You can't able to come back to the previous stage in waterfall model. That is one more disadvantage. And the next, guys, here, right, if a company wants to deliver this project, right, you need to wait until completing the duration. It will take lot of time, guys. It will take lot of time. You need to wait until completing the duration what they have given. In the middle, you won't get anything. Like this, we have several problems with this waterfall methodology. Clients are not at all happy with this waterfall methodology. Guys. To overcome the problems, whatever we faced in the waterfall methodology, right, other methodologies came into the picture. What other methodology came into the picture? Agile methodology. with that agile methodology, whatever the problems we are facing with waterfall methodology, all those problems we can overcome. Understood, guys? Is it clear what disadvantages we have with waterfall methodology? Let me add the step set here. What disadvantages we have? Limitations with waterfall methodology. Limitations with waterfall methodology. What limitations are there? Guys? First one is requirements can't be changed in the middle. Requirements can't be changed in the middle. Requirements can't be changed in the middle. At the beginning, whatever you have given, that is final, right? We can't able to change in the middle. Requirements can't be changed in the middle. Second problem, testing will happen at the end only. Testing will happen at the end only. Right, next problem. Right. So we can't go previous phase, guys. We can't go to previous phases. Next, guys. Right, in waterfall model, risk is very high. In waterfall. See, guys, so these are the problems we have with this waterfall methodologies, right? So we can overcome all the above problems. We can overcome all the above problems with the agile methodology. See, guys, right, if you go with agile methodology, right, we are not going to deliver the entire project in single shot. That is one point, guys. Here we are going to deliver the project at single shot, guys. Right, at the end only we can able to deliver the project. It will take a lot of time. But in agile methodology, not like that. First, we will split the project into multiple modules, multiple phases, multiple sprints. Right, in real-time terminology, we need to call it as sprint, guys. The project we are going to divide into multiple sprints. Sprints wise we will deliver, guys. Suppose if a client given 100 requirements, the project client has given 100 requirements. These 100 requirements I am going to divide into 3 sprints. In first sprint I will deliver 30 requirements. Right. In second sprint I will deliver 30 requirements. In third sprint I will deliver 40 requirements. See, guys, quick releases are available. If you go with agile methodology. Right, you no need to wait until 4 years, guys. Right. So in first sprint you will get 30 requirements. You can start getting the revenue on these 30 requirements, guys. Whenever you got these 30 requirements, you can start getting the revenue on these 30 requirements. Right? In a second sprint, you are going to get 30 more requirements. Total 60 requirements are completed. So you can start getting the revenue on the 60 requirements. Right? As a final sprint, you will get 40 remaining requirements. So you will get the revenue on all 100 requirements. This is one of the advantage with agile methodology. Next, guys, right, in agile methodology, client interactions are very high. Daily we need to talk with the clients. Daily, right? Clients will involve, guys. Whatever we are doing, whatever work we are doing, right? Sprint, we are developing the sprint. We have completed the first sprint. Right? Once the first sprint is completed, we need to go to the client. We need to show to the client. If the client is happy, client is satisfied, right? Then only we will move to the next sprint. Right? See, guys, we need to take the feedback, guys. In agile methodology, for each and every sprint, we need to take the feedback from the client. Right? Once client is satisfied, then only we will move to the next sprint in agile methodology. And right, in first sprint, I have completed the first sprint. I have given the demo to the client. Client is not happy. client suggested some changes. We need to do those changes. In Agile, requirements are not fixed. In the middle, if a client is asked something to change, compulsory we need to change the requirement. Understood, guys? I have completed the first sprint. I have given the demo to the client, but the client is expecting some more changes. No problem. We need to work on those things and we need to do those changes. Whenever you make those changes, then only client will feel more happy. Right? In our business, client satisfaction is very, very important. Once a client have given good feedback on the first sprint, then only we will go to the next sprint. Right, guys? In the Agile methodology, we are not going to deliver the entire project in single shot. We are going to deliver the project, right, sprints wise. First, we need to divide the project into multiple sprints and we need to deliver sprints wise. Okay, for each and every sprint, we need to check with the client. We need to take the feedback from the client. If client is satisfied, then only we will go for the next sprint. See, guys, after 4 years, after investing 500 crores, if client is not happy, we can't able to do anything. But here, to complete the first sprint, only 1 month time it is taking. Right, in that, right. So if client is not happy, no problem, right? Only 1 month only we spent. Right, we can rework on that. We can rework and we can satisfy the client, guys. We can make client is satisfied. Right, but in this here, 4 years again you need to rework. It is not possible. If you want to rework whatever you worked on this 4 years, that is not that much easy. Here only 1 month, right? No problem. We can go through that. We can change what client is expecting, guys. According to client expectations, we can change it. Not a problem in Agile. But in Waterfall, that is not possible. Is it clear, guys? Understood what I am telling? Guys, are you guys are following what I am telling? Please respond. Fine. See, guys, here what limitations I have mentioned here. What limitations I have mentioned here, guys. Requirement can't be changed in the middle. This is the problem with Waterfall. But in Agile, we can make the changes, guys. Requirements are not fixed in the Agile methodology. Testing will happen at the end only in Waterfall. But in Agile, each sprint testing will happen. Each sprint testing will happen, guys. Right? We can't go to the previous phases in Waterfall. But in Agile, we will go to the previous phases. Right, we will go to the previous phases. Risk is very high in Waterfall model. No, in Agile, risk is very, 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 very less. Why? Because for every sprint, we are taking the feedback from the client, guys. Once client is satisfied, then only we are moving to second phase. Then only we are moving to next sprint. Then client will get satisfied or not? Yes, 100% he will get more satisfied. Okay, so here whatever the problems we are facing with the Waterfall methodology, all those things we can overcome by using Agile methodology. Right. So now tell me, guys, these many problems are there with the Waterfall methodology. Then when we can go for Waterfall methodology? When we can go? When Waterfall methodology is the best? When we can go for Waterfall methodology? Can anyone please tell? Can anyone respond in chat box? When this Waterfall methodology is suitable. When this Waterfall methodology is suitable. Please respond, anyone. You respond, guys. See, guys, if node means, what is node? So in Waterfall, client is not at all happy, right? With the Waterfall, client not at all happy, right? Rama Kishora. Is this Rama Kishore? No changes in the requirement. Very good, right? If there is no changes in the requirement, then we can go for Waterfall, right? I want to develop one small project. In 1 month or 2 months only it will take to finish that project. Then you can go. If a project size is small, if there is no changes in the requirements are fixed, if budget is less, then you can go for this Waterfall model. Right? If a project will complete within less duration only, within 1 month or 2 months only, that project will complete. No problem. You can go with Waterfall methodology. Within 1 month of the time, right, the market won't get changed, guys. Right? We won't expect more changes in the market within this 1 month of the time. So right? If the project will complete in a very less amount of time, then you can go for this waterfall methodology. Right? If requirements are fixed, there is no change in the requirement. Whatever I have given, please do that one only. Don't put your ideas. Don't make any changes in that requirement. Whatever I have given, do that. That's it. Then you can go for waterfall. Then you can go for waterfall method. Right? If budget is fixed, in Agile, budget is not fixed, guys. In Agile, budget is not fixed. Right? It will go like that. But in waterfall, right, budget is fixed, guys. If budget is fixed, then you can go for waterfall model, guys. Here, if there is no requirement changes in the middle, then we can go. Then we can go with waterfall model. Next, guys. If projects are small projects, if project is a small project, then we can go for waterfall model. Next, if budget is fixed, then we can go for waterfall. Then we can go for waterfall, guys. If there is no changes in the requirement, no requirement changes in the middle, then you can go, right? So next, guys, if project is small, then you can go, right? If budget is fixed, then you can go, right? See here, whatever the problems we are facing with the waterfall, all those problems we can overcome by using Agile methodology. By using Agile methodology, we can overcome all these problems. See, guys, when waterfall model is best suitable, see, guys, so right, so if there is no if requirements are fixed, right, if a project is small, if a budget is fixed, then we can go for waterfall model, guys. Right here, whatever the problems we are facing with waterfall, we can overcome all those problems by using Agile methodology. Let me show the waterfall diagram once. Waterfall methodology. Right, go to these images. Go to the images. See, guys, step by step, how it is step by step. Copy image. See, guys, requirement gathering, requirement analysis, design, coding, testing, operations. Right, operations means whatever, right, our DevOps team is going to do, deployment, right, all those things will come under operations. Step by step, guys. First, we should complete this step, then only we will go for next step. Next, we should complete this one, then only we will go for next. Right, we should complete this, then only we can go for next. We should complete this, then only we can go for this. Step by step process, guys. It is a linear process. No, guys, in waterfall we won't do any changes. Requirement changes are different, right? Supporting is different, guys. Requirement changes are different. Supporting means if anything is not working, they have developed one project. In that project, some few things are not working. Then they will work. And they will finish it, guys. And if you give new requirement, they won't work on that. Right? Requirement changes means that is completely new. That they want to do. Right? Supporting, for what they will give the support, if requests are not processing, right? If requests are failing continuously, there was some problem with application, then they will provide the support. They will provide the support, guys. Why requests are not processing, and where the problem is occurred, they will debug that and they will fix those issues, guys. Is it clear, guys? So what is waterfall model? Right? What limitations are there with this waterfall model? What is SDLC? What phases are there in SDLC? Right? What methodologies are available in SDLC? Waterfall methodology, limitations with the waterfall methodology, when this waterfall is best suitable. All these things are clear. Guys, we need to talk more about Agile methodology, guys. Agile methodology we need to discuss. What is the Scrum we need to discuss. What is the Sprint we need to discuss. Right? What is the retrospective meeting we need to discuss. Right? What is the Sprint plan we need to discuss. Right? So what is backlog grooming sessions we need to discuss. All those things will come under Agile methodology only. Right? These are the terms we use in the companies regularly, guys. Right, backlog grooming sessions, sprint planning meetings, scrum meetings, retrospective meetings, stories, tasks. This is the terminology which we need to use in the company when we are working with Agile methodology. If you guys are not using the terminology, right, then they will feel, are you right? They will feel as you guys are not genuine persons, right? You guys are fake candidates, like that they will feel. Right? When you are saying I worked in Agile methodology, compulsory you should know all this terminology. What is backlog grooming sessions? Right? Why we will conduct? Why they are conducting these backlog grooming sessions? What we will discuss in that backlog grooming sessions? What is a sprint meeting, sprint planning meeting? What we will discuss in the sprint planning meetings? What is Scrum meeting? What we will discuss in the Scrum meeting? What is the story? What is the task? What is the sprint? Right? What is the duration of the sprint? What is the story points? Every story will contain some points, guys. Right? The points will tell within how many days we need to complete the story. What is the points? All these things. What is retrospective meeting? When that retrospective meetings will happen? When the sprint planning meetings will happen? Right? What we will discuss in the retrospective meetings? Everything we should know. Right? When we are working with this Agile methodology means all these things you guys should know. Right? We will discuss. Tomorrow, I will give complete clarity about the Agile methodology and I will explain whatever I told right now. All those things I will explain in tomorrow's session. Is it clear? Waterfall model. What problems are there with waterfall model? When we can go for waterfall model? Is it clear, guys? Anyone have any questions so far? Anyone have any questions? Very good, guys. Tomorrow I will complete this Agile methodology. Right. So whatever we discussed, all those things I will cover. Thank you. I will cover all those things in tomorrow's session. Once this Agile methodology is completed, right, from day after tomorrow onwards, I am going to start with our Linux session. From day after tomorrow, I will start our Linux sessions, guys. By tomorrow, and right, I will complete this Agile methodology. Right, from next day onwards, I am going to start our Linux session. Okay. Fine, guys. Guys, with this demo sessions are completed, guys. Right, maybe from tomorrow onwards, they are going to change the link also. Right, they are going to change the link. Right, whoever have the interest, please enroll. Please enroll, guys. Who enrolled? For those people only, they will send the link, guys. Right? Please complete the enrollment process before starting tomorrow's session. Then only you guys will get the link. Then only you guys will get the link for tomorrow's session, guys. Okay? Fine, guys. I hope you guys are clear what is waterfall methodology and all. Tomorrow, we will discuss in detail about the Agile methodology. From day after tomorrow onwards, I am going to start with Linux, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm stopping here. How to enroll? Who shared this link, right? Please check with that person, Karthik. Right. So please talk with that person, Karthik. Right? Who shared this, right? I think they have shared, not shared. Right. So talk with Karthik who shared this link, right? Please check with that person. They will tell the enrollment process. Thank you, guys. Tomorrow we will connect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night, guys. Guys, who are watching, right, with this demo sessions are completed, guys. Right? If anyone have the interest to attend for the sessions, right, in description I have given the number. Right, please contact with that number, guys. I will tell the enrollment process. Right, from tomorrow onwards, who enrolled, for those people only can able to join into the sessions, guys. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching.